One of the things I've learned over the years is that there is no predicting what the attendance will be on Sunday morning on a long weekend. Sometimes long weekends hit and everyone says, "We're going somewhere," and they bail out. And then other long weekends, everyone stays home and they have company and their kids come home and Sunday morning is packed. I don't know whether this Sunday morning will have 35 people or 135. But regardless, one way or the other, here's what we're going to be talking about this Sunday morning. In our Bible study, we are finishing up 1 John chapter 5, and we ended in right about the middle of that chapter with just a very strange sort of thought and a very strange sort of quote. John says that you are to pray for a brother who's in sin. But then he says, "But do not pray for a brother whose sin leads to death." We arrived at that verse just at the end of last week's class, and I didn't want to dive into that right away. I didn't have enough time to explain it or discuss it with you, so we just left it for this week, and I encouraged you to come back having tried to figure out what a sin that would lead to death means, and why John would say, don't pray for that person if that's the case. Just seems strange that John would say don't pray for them, but there is a good reason. Some of you have talked to me about it over the week and may have figured it out. Come on Sunday and find out what the answer to that is. We will also start into 2 John and then eventually into 3 John. So you can read those if you liked as well. That's where we're headed in the next few weeks as well. Then the sermon is called Get Up. I was reading through Matthew chapter 9 a couple of months ago, and I noticed a pattern in Matthew 9 that I think is really important. We like patterns. Our history is to find patterns in the Word of God and make note of them, and we've done that all the time in all kinds of different places. I have never heard anyone note this pattern. But I saw it, and I wondered if it meant something. So I put it in my little sermon folder and left it there. And 6 months later, I'm still looking at it and I think, there is something here. So I'm going to share that something with you on Sunday. So if you like challenges, your challenge would then be to go read Matthew chapter 9 and see if you can find the pattern before you show up here. See if you can figure out what I'm going to tell you. And see if you can find the truth that Jesus is trying to share. Again, the sermon is called Get Up. That might be a hint to you about what it's going to be about. The weekend looks like it's up and down. Sarah and I have some outdoor activities planned because it's going to be nice on Saturday. We're going to be here Sunday, though. Again, I don't know how many other people will be here, but we will be happy to see you if you are here.